Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Posted Podcast. You got your host, Rollie Vogues, and we have...
Ronnie.
What it do, Robbie Robs?
Yes, sir. So, episode, 5?
I think it's 5.
Episode 5, man. That's 5 weeks already.
Put the little clapping thing.
C for clap.
C for clap.
Yeah, that's what Evelyn said. So. But, all right, let's do a real quick rundown of how our week went or the weekend. How was y'all's?
Well, Friday, I went to the Pasadena cook-off.
Okay. That was Friday?
That was Friday.
Okay.
But I partied like it was a Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. For sure. Had my shirt tucked in, threw my boots on, had my Wrangler jeans.
His botas?
And my botas. I had the shirt buttoned down to right here and shit. I was on my shit.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn.
Yeah, my wife almost didn't let me walk out like that. She was like,
For
I don't
real?
know. Yeah.
Well, she's like, you're doing too much.
Yeah, she was like, hey, chill. Like, I don't know who you think you are, but you better change, right? I was like, what? It's no different from when you got your fucking, you know what I'm saying, all out and shit. What's up? So, yeah. But we hit a compromise, and I walked out like that. And then, of course, when we were there and stuff, we were dancing and shit. And she's like, yo, one of these bitches about to get knocked out, raw. I was like, chill, sweetheart, relax. It ain't that deep. Yeah, but I got fucked up off Modelo's. It's crazy how when you're having a good time, you don't notice how many beers you're down in until you leave and you're like trying to do the math and you're like, fuck, did I finish a 12-pack? Shit,
yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, because at first, like, you don't feel it. Yeah, I mean, at first you do feel it. Like, you're kind of like, oh, it's a beer, like 2 beers. But then after that, you just like open them like they're just like water and shit, or sodas or whatever, or Monsters in my case, you know.
Monsters.
You know, shout out Monster, you know.
Sponsored.
I don't know. But and then Saturday, what?
Saturday, I went to my little sister's baby shower. We had to, we're doing this on Sunday now, you know.
Of course,
we had to cancel. Because Evelyn had to go do something.
Why'd you put the blame on Evelyn? I don't like that.
The Mrs. Producer. And after that, later on that night, I went to, I'm trying to get this name right, Mex Viva Fest or something like that. It was September 16th is when Mexico got their independence, so they threw it on that day. It was like a whole Mexican show. They had like not a grupo. What is that called when they all got instruments? And
Banda?
No. They're usually there for like birthday parties or like funerals, mariachis. But they had this one girl singing like, and I don't know what type of dress she had on, bro, but like a folklorico dress. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the big flowery one.
Yeah. So, and yes. But she was like singing her ass off, bro. Like
they usually do.
Yeah, they usually do.
Yeah, I was like, damn, she's kind of killing it right now. So it was real cool, you know. And then you had like some rappers that were rapping Spanish, you know, kind of. I was like, damn, what? It was cool. It was cool because I don't really usually.
I've never heard of this event.
Yeah, I want to say it was their first event. I could be lying though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was dope though. It was a good turnout too. People went out there and shit. People were walking around with sombreros and everything. It was dope.
Oh shit, that's cool. What about you?
Usual work, but it's getting busy because we're reaching like a quarter close.
Okay.
So I've been kind of busy with orders, and then yesterday, whenever y'all canceled, rescheduled.
I don't think I sent one message. I think it was all Evelyn.
It was your fault. It was never Evelyn's fault. Just clarifying, it was not Evelyn's fault.
It was.
It was not. It was not. That's my girl.
Nah, she felt bad. She felt bad.
That's your female?
I'm just gonna move past that. But yeah, so I ended up like being in the area. So my dad, what he used to do is he would take us to the airport viewing area.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like a parking lot outside of the airport. You get to see like the airplanes. What is it?
Land
depart and arrive. Yeah,
the sand.
It was really cool. It was really like peaceful, quiet. I was the only one out there, luckily. And then there was another truck that came. I don't know what he was doing like with the parking lot. I don't know if he was like marking the parking spots. So I was there for a little bit, and then I went to... I didn't know you guys had the freaking Nike clearance store so close.
The one on Fairmont?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I was going to go visit Terry at Tilt. Shout out to Terry. He gave me a box. I didn't open it, I promise. I wanted to, and he wanted me to, but I didn't open it. But yeah, so it was like still like early. It was like 10:50, and I know they opened the store at 11, so I was like, okay, well, what let me figure out what's around. First of all, y'all got Target. Y'all have everything on this side. I love it. I was like, oh my God, there's everything that I like over here. Such a female thing, right? So then.
It is, though.
It is. anyways, we can agree to disagree. But y'all had the Nike clearance store, and I was like, I've been wanting to check it out because my friend had posted it a while back. Mm-hmm. And she got this cute little bag, and I asked her where she got it from. She said, the Nike clearance store by Pasadena. I think she said by Pasadena. And I was like, I was kind of far. And then I didn't realize it was the same one. So I went and I fell in love with a bunch of stuff. Like I left with 2 new pairs of shoes. I got my mom some shoes. I got my niece like a little bucket hat thing. Mm-hmm. It was with a little strap right here. It's really cute. And then I went to Target. Then I went to Tilt. Went to go check out Terry's store. It was really cool. It's so nice. Oh my God, it's so pretty over there.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
I fell in love with I still want them, but I was like, I don't have money for that. I shouldn't be making this purchase right now. They're not the brown pandas, but it's like the brown, basically like
version of those, the
and they're
dunks
so
or whatever.
Yeah, the dunks, the brown dunks. But I was like, no, let me be responsible. So then I ended up leaving, and then what else did I do? Oh, I went to go get Sammy's. Again, from Second Slice. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Jesse. He made that sandwich with love because it passed the cheese pool test. Oh my God, it was so good. With jalapeno chips and Big Red. Oh my God. Sorry, I had to sneak that in there because it's so good. So if you guys are ever in the Edo area, East Downtown area, it's on Millby. It's called Ironworks. You go inside and they're right there and they're delicious. I love them so much. Definitely. So shout out to Jesse and Lucia for making that happen. Very delicious, actually. They have a second location opening up, just saying.
Yeah, so congrats to them.
Yep.
Congrats.
Clap.
Do C for clap.
But what about you?
Me, Friday, what did we do Friday? Friday we had a podcast. So we did the regular This Is Much More podcast with Mike Mills. But that's not going to drop for like another 2-3 weeks, right? 2-3 weeks. And but yeah, so we did that, and then we went to pick up Milo, and then my dad was out there drinking with my brothers. And then usually like I don't go back there with my dad because I know like he had been drinking already. And then he's just like whistling at me, and I'm just like, okay. So I just like waved at him. He's like, doing that.
So you just tried to wave him off?
Yeah. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, nah, come over here. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then I go, and I just see it's him and my brothers. Mm-hmm. And then so we're just there and shit. And then my dad's just like, he's like, grab a drink or whatever. So I'll just, open up a beer or whatever. And then so it was kind of cool. But it was cool. The only reason I did it is because it was just us, Okay. So I thought that was dope. And then my little brother, he just got a tattoo. So he's just there like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, oh my God, dude. I'm
like, the light skin pose, like.
Yeah, I'm telling my other brother, I'm like, look at him. You saw him? He like swung with his arm and shit. Like, and then like he's just making all these jokes or whatever. And then you know what he said that I'm talking to Evelyn, by the way. She's like,
to say, who the fuck you talking about?
Evelyn's back there.
We are over here.
But it's because my brother said that my dad told him that he's the cutest brother. So I was just like, he's like, Dad just said I'm the cutest brother, and I'm like, all right. And then I was like, what did he say about Lego? And then I forgot what he said about the other brother, and I'm just like, well, then what about me? You know what I mean? Like, and then Dry, the one that just got the tattoo, he started saying things to get under my dad's skin. So in a way, it's kind of like, bro, like, it's kind of backfiring on you, like he let you get this tattoo and you're just like digging yourself in a hole, Yeah. And then what'd he say? I don't want to. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. He said something that my dad was like, it kind of got him mad a bit,
You're done.
But yeah.
I know my dad.
But yeah, other than that, like it was cool. That's all we did Friday. Saturday, I stayed here all day with Milo, and we just fucking played Luigi's Mansion. Okay. So I was helping him actually.
But that was yesterday, right?
Yeah, that was yesterday. That was last night. I wasn't going to. I was gonna work, and then I told Evelyn, you know what? I think I'm just gonna play Paper Mario because I haven't played it, and I just have it there. Milo's probably more ahead on that game than me, and it's my game, So I played it last night. Y'all were just like blowing up the phone, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
do not disturb.
And I played do not disturb, whatever. But then y'all start replying, and I'm just like, damn. I hope I didn't come off like mean, Yeah, and I was like,
sit back, guys.
Yes. But you know what? And then I told y'all, right, that the lights went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was playing, and then I don't know, it's just like, and it came back on.
Not the sound effects.
Hey, that's what it felt like, bro. It felt like a UFO passed right over the house.
Oh my God.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
Speaking of UFOs.
Speaking of UFOs.
You start. Since
I'm starting.
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting.
started it. Yeah, you
Okay.
started, so you might as well.
All right. So not ladies, not females first today.
Not females first today, no.
Not ladies, right? Ladies.
Y'all are gonna try to be more crazy than those people.
We believe in equal rights over here.
But all right, so Mexico just unveiled, right, like aliens, right? Like they had like a, what was it, like Congress or some shit? Like it was like a press thing.
Yeah.
And so they unveiled these 2 boxes, and they had like these tiny titans, right? Like little aliens and stuff, like, but they were all mummified, right? And they said they found them in Peru, and they're like 1,000 years old, right? So do we think they're real, or what do we think?
I think they're real. I mean, mummified back then, they probably worshipped them. Because people only back then who got mummified supposedly were like royalty or important people.
But I don't think mummified means actually getting wrapped and stuff. I think it's just like in a way it's kind of like they're kind of fossilized, right?
I was about to say it's like a weatherproof casket. You know how like when time passes, like nothing's gonna mess this up. It's gonna like the.
I wonder how they found them.
Oh no!
Like I wonder
They were probably chilling with them, bro. They landed and I mean they were like, who the fuck?
Because they seem like they look like what you would find like in Jurassic Park. What's funny?
Thinking about the cake.
Oh my god!
Is this real or is it cake? That's why I was like holding it in. I was like, hold on.
Oh my god!
She's over here going through memes in her head and shit.
Because they just came out with a video where they're cutting into. It says like breaking news. They're cutting into them in their cake. But
That was like
they look exactly like the video ones. Like it's fucking crazy how they did that. They're so quick about it.
They're small though,
it was
bro.
literally that same day too, like a couple hours after the fight, and they did it. And I was like, dang, y'all made that cake quick.
Yeah, that's a quick ass cake.
Like, how'd y'all do that?
Yeah, they had like the dirt over it and everything.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
But yeah, we should when we go on break. But yeah, I think because they did X-rays on them. Did y'all see that too?
No.
They did X-rays on them, and then like that shows how they have 3 fingers, 3 toes, I think it was. But their fingers, they don't have like a wrist. It's just like the 3 fingers lead right into the arm.
Oh shit.
And then they have like a metal plate on their chest. They have like egg sacs. I don't know, some shit like that. It's kind of crazy.
Aliens exist.
I
It's
feel,
a
like,
real
I
thing.
feel like they're I mean, I think they might be real, right? But then at the same time, they're bringing it out like something else has to, like a distraction. Like I feel like something else is happening, but also at the same time, it's like we're gonna bring this out. Hopefully, people think like they're gonna be divided. Of course, there's gonna be people that say they're not real. There's gonna be people that say they're real. But then it's like, okay, we cause this distraction. Okay, what else is happening behind the scenes? So I feel like it's one of those things where it's like they want to cause like a commotion first, and then do whatever they're doing, or unless they're already doing it.
But I mean, I don't know. Because I feel like first they started with like the U.S. saying like, hey, we have aliens, right? And now like Mexico's like, fuck it, we're just going to show y'all, you know? But I don't think that, I think they're real. I think they're real.
The real question is, are there other countries hiding aliens?
Yeah, so I don't think that's the only type of aliens that there are though.
That's only one species of aliens?
Yeah,
Did I
which
say
is
that
kind of
right?
which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, okay, because it's not like they're I mean, if they're as smart as we are or smarter or whatever, then I don't think they have like evolved into different kinds of aliens, right? Not like on some Men in Black shit.
Oh,
where it's
okay.
like, you know, Men in Black has different types of aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost like if they're animals, like they're not just one species in a way.
Yeah.
But like us humans, we're just one species. Yeah,
With
we have
different
like
races.
Yeah, different races.
Okay.
But we all look the same, but we're different races. You know.
I got you.
So it's like, are aliens like
that?
do they just, is that like their form? That's what they look like?
Nah, they've gotta
or
be
is it like
different.
one with like squid arms and one with like
Has to be.
2 heads? Like, so it's not just one species. You know what I mean?
I always thought it was one species because if you look at like, well, then again, it's shows and movies, but like if you see them, they'll generally look pretty similar, unless it's like one of those crazy like CGI films where it's like literally like where you get like octopus arms and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're all generally the same. They're just different races.
Yeah, but their races look different.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I would
Like
hope they're
tongue?
racist.
Oh my god.
but like, did you see that? A lot of people were like, why do they look like ET?
Yes.
Like,
I thought they looked like, you remember on Men in Black when they open up that head, Men in Black 1, when they're in the, wherever the dead bodies go, with that girl and Will Smith, and they open up the face, and it's like a person sitting in a chair.
that little small one.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
That is true. Yeah. Well, he had big ass eyes though.
Big ass eyes. Hey.
They have tiny eyes.
Well, I'm pretty sure over time and shit, they just go like that. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like
So,
those
were
eyes were closed.
Were
like
those the
they're-
Asian aliens? What? I'm just saying, if
Yeah, I
we're gonna
don't
break
know.
down the different races,
Oh, there's no Asia where they came from. I don't know. Maybe they're from.
so they can't drive. They probably crash landed here.
Did you see it?
What? I think I'm on to something. I think I'm on to
No.
I think I'm on to something.
No.
All right?
Who
I
said
feel like you
that?
gotta donate your brain to science because the way that it works, sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe, right?
Who's that comedian?
reminders.
C for clap.
What's that comedian's name? The Hispanic one, the one that's going crazy. It's
Which
the. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Like going crazy, like good, or
Like, yeah,
going
he's
crazy?
he's going up right now.
I don't know. Ralph Barbosa?
Yeah. He
Okay.
said that.
He's so funny.
He said that. He's like, if the aliens are so smart, then why do they crash land all the time?
Hey, let's get fucked up and drive to Earth.
Yeah, he's like, let's take our clothes off and drive to Earth. Like, why are they always naked? You
And
know?
then the next day, they wake up in Area 51. Bro, what the fuck happened last night?
Yeah.
I did see that one. I think you reposted it. That's how I saw. Because I follow him, but I think I saw you
Yeah.
repost it.
I probably didn't. I don't repost a lot.
Oh,
So
God.
you're confusing me with
Guy.
somebody else, bro.
Okay,
Appreciate
Mr.
that
Cool
though.
Guy.
Bro, look at it.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, red. Okay. I'm like, bro, look at it, bro.
It's right behind you.
But I was thinking like, cause they all right. What people were saying, well, like they look like ET, so it's like they just grabbed ET and then they like made their own little aliens. You know what I mean? Cause have you seen how they like place them down on the? They're light. You know, the aliens. They're like light and stuff. They're like, oh, it's fake. Like they don't weigh shit. You know. But I mean, they could have like. I do think that, you know how movies like come up with things like the way aliens look or the way they talk or the way just things like
Art.
is that all imagination or is it because they know shit
They're basing it off of
basing
something.
off of something, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So I do think they probably made. I don't think they made those aliens out of ET. I think they just made ET out of
Those aliens.
those aliens.
It's
It's
not
funny,
one
right?
waste the other one.
People are gonna watch this and be like, "What the fuck are they
Like, where
talking
did we?
about?"
How does what?
I
No,
don't
but I
know.
get it though. The inspiration came from somewhere.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Or why isn't it that like they made E.T. and then from there, like I don't know what's the first alien movie, right? But let's just say E.T. and why follow like future movies after E.T. why didn't they make them just look like E.T.? They always all just look different. I don't know.
This is true.
But
Was E.T. the first alien movie?
nah,
We're gonna
I'm
have
pretty-
to look that
Nah,
up.
I'm pretty sure there was more. But I don't know. I mean, aliens, man. I fuck with
Aliens,
them.
they exist.
They definitely exist.
Space Force.
What else we got?
Okay.
What
Space
else?
Force?
Space Force.
Bro,
Oh my god.
I think we could stay on the alien topic a lot, but I mean, hey, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Mine is AI generated song "Heart on My Sleeve." It's Drake and The Weeknd. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's actually a really good song.
I haven't heard
like
it.
I like it a lot. It was submitted to the 2024 Grammy Awards. And the CEO, he said that it was eligible. And people are like, what do you mean? Drake at first, so Ghostwriter, this guy on TikTok, he made the song, right, with using Drake and The Weeknd's voice. And then he put it out there and then he started making other songs, but that one like really popped off and a lot of people are liking it. And I guess they got a hold of Drake and Drake was like, I didn't approve of this. Like he wasn't. I thought like in my way of I thought that he should have just like monetized on it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna drop it and then people are gonna like it.
Like
'Cause
make
it
a
already
real
has-
version of it.
Exactly, because I mean, there's like the hype is already there with the song because it like really like a lot of people were using it like it was a trending song at some point, and it's crazy because it literally like I know that's what AI is supposed to be, but it's like, did they really make the song? Like I feel like he like Ghostwriter didn't make the song. I feel like it was like a unreleased track, right? But then again, that's how usually like how AI works, I guess. But yeah, so apparently the CEO, he backtracked on what he said. He's like, okay, no, it's no longer eligible because the vocals were obtained illegally and they were not cleared by the label. Drake and I guess it's like, well, I don't know if it was Drake or The Weeknd's or both. Their labels were like, no, we don't want this to be a part. Because I mean, technically, you're giving credit to somebody that made a song using their voice, using their likeness, but it's not them. So it's like basically anybody can make AI music and win Grammys. Yeah. And what about the actual artists? Like, they're not gonna make any money, and two, they're literally like using their voice. Like, that's scary because it's.
Get used to it. This AI shit's coming, and it's coming fast.
But I do think that people's voices, like, I mean, there's somebody out there that sounds like Drake already. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't think anybody has like a distinct voice to them. Like, I think there's somebody out there that sounds. You have a very unique voice, but I feel like there's somebody out there that sounds just like you.
Not you.
I do think so. Relax. I do think so.
On that note, we're gonna go on a quick break.
Before we go on break, let's try these. Okay, shout out to Hugo.
Oh, I thought we were doing like. Oh, are we okay?
It's because I want to try those.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna like.
Which one's this?
Okay, this is tamarind. Yeah, let's do that, right?
Let's just do one by one.
We're gonna try these drinks from Hugo. You know, shout out Hugo for keeping us right on the podcast. This one is tamarindo, which is like personally mine and Evelyn's favorites.
Like
and who's Hugo?
Like the actual
Hugo. His name. Do we throw his name out there?
Is
yeah,
Hugo?
Luis. Huh?
No, but what's
Hugo?
Hugo?
No.
Huh?
Like, how do you pronounce it? Hugo? Or
yeah,
Hugo?
like Hugo.
Hugo.
Like juice.
Like
because I know in Spanish it's
Hugo.
But
yeah.
I didn't know how you pronounce it in English. Damn, you gave me a full ass shot. Okay, well, fuck it.
Oh, that was mine. That's why. Nah, just fine.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
You want to switch?
So this is obviously they're not shots, right? We don't have to like, but
we could put a little bit of make them Irish.
Nah, I'm good.
No, we're good. We gotta be sober.
But these are. I was gonna say we don't have to clink the glasses. We're just taste testing here, but yeah, this is tamarindo.
This tastes like that.
I always thought tamarindo didn't taste like this. This is actually really good.
Tamarindo is good as fuck.
Yeah.
So when I was little, we would go to on Broadway. Do you know that snow cone place on Broadway?
Which one?
I don't even know what it's called. I used to go when I was a kid, but it's like on a corner. Yeah, it's passing up.
Yeah. I know what
you
that's
keep
at.
going, and then it's like to the left. It's like a little shack. It had like stairs to go up it.
I do know which one. I've never been there, but I've passed by it for sure.
I would always get tamarindo raspas. And man, they were so fucking good. Like,
I didn't know it tasted like that. This is my first time trying it.
Yeah.
You remember the when the ice cream man used to have those old Lucases with the yellow wrap, the duck on it? Yeah. That's what this tastes like, the liquid version.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pelucas is
tamarindo.
Pelucas is tamarindo.
Tamarindo.
Okay.
Rate it?
Rate it?
10 out of 10 for
10
me.
out of
But
10.
10 out of 10? I give it an 8. I give it an 8 for sure.
All right, let's try strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, this is strawberry lemonade. We're going to use the same cups. So make sure they're cleared out.
I'm going to need to rinse mine out.
Oh, I was like...
Are you serious?
No, bro. Right there. Ahí está.
Whose is this? Yours, right?
Yeah, yes.
All right, let's do strawberry lemonade.
Next shot.
Ooh,
I like that.
Oh, that's good.
10 out of 10 right there.
That's really good.
For sure.
You taste the lemon, right? Like,
yes.
Oh yeah, that's real good.
First the strawberry and then the lemon hits you.
Yeah. That's real good. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. I'm over here reaching for it.
No, I'm just kidding. It's supposed to be mine.
All right, what do we get that one?
I give this one a 10 for sure.
I'm just gonna. You know what?
10s across the board.
Yep. It seems like it.
10.
I'm excited about this one because it's mine.
This is.
I wonder if it's like a kiwi one with cucumber. That'd be cool.
I wonder.
It's cucumber, huh?
It's cucumber.
I don't think we say the flavor. That's why.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
So it's tamarindo, strawberry lemonade, and cucumber.
Yes.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Clink.
Dang, now we gotta clink it.
We 3 shots in, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. Like, obviously, right now they've been sitting in here for 20, 30 minutes. But
No, but they still
when
taste
they're cold,
refreshing.
yeah, no, this is refreshing. This one, like when we had it the first time, it was really cold, and it was just a refreshing drink, bro. But what do we think of
I
that?
give that one like an 8. I'm not really a cucumber guy.
I like this one. This one's like a 9 to me.
I'd say 9, just because like I'm not really a fan of the pulp.
Oh, I love pulp.
can't
I was
do
gonna
it.
ask y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one has a lot of pulp.
but it's still good though.
Yeah. But
So-
all right, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break. Shout out Hugo. Much love. And we're back, guys. What do we leave off of?
With the
Leave off
AI.
on,
AI.
huh?
The
The AI
AI.
shit, right?
That's
Let's say, how would you feel if like you were still in your rap career and somebody used your voice and made money off of it, basically?
Well, I mean, I would think it's cool. I'd be like, oh, that's cool.
So they're making money off of your voice.
I don't
You're
think-
not
If it-
getting-
I don't-
you're not
if-
getting
if-
any
I
money
don't
out of
think
No,
it.
that'd be
if
true.
it sounds cool, then I'd be like, oh, that's dope.
But would you want to
don't
drop
think
it
so.
yourself?
He
Yeah,
would
yeah,
feel
but then
that
I would
Okay.
drop my own shit, like,
I don't
cause
think-
I like, why is Drake acting like he can't do something about it?
I'm just saying, I don't think I don't.
Exactly. That's
Or
my
like,
thought too.
if okay, like let's say like Drake's hearing this song and it's just going crazy on TikTok and people like it. Why wouldn't you just like make your own version and drop that shit?
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to use the same words, just because you don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
have
like
to.
do
what
the
I'm-
exact same song, but it's just like.
But that's the song that's popping.
Yeah, but then you can
like
drop
a
like
derivative of it.
all right,
of
like
it?
right now, like right now, if
Derivative
if
of
Drake
it.
and The Weeknd said, "Hey, we're about to drop this like the real shit," would you be hyped to hear it, even if it's not the same one?
Yeah.
I'd be hyped to hear it too. I'd
yeah,
be like,
but you just have to actually do something about it, because if you just let it like, I guess in a sense, kind of let it go and let Ghostwriter take credit for it, then yeah, it's like, why don't you do something about it? Because I feel
Yeah.
like had Drake actually done that, then he would have monetized from it.
yeah. But then again, me if I was the AI creator or whatever, or like the guy doing the song, I wouldn't be like, all right, let me push this. This is like my shit. Like, it's not your shit.
Yeah.
Take credit for writing the lyrics down, but I mean, or just use that and just be like, hey, I was able to write this song and it popped off. Like, I can be a writer for somebody.
Yeah.
And then just use that as like kind of like a mock-up of like what could be a song. So it's like if you're writing a song for Taylor Swift or whatever, then use her voice.
You're a
and
Swiftie?
I'm not a Swiftie, but I know how big she is though.
It's okay
so.
if you are, but you just gotta admit
I'm
it.
not-
Okay.
It's okay. We accept
okay.
everybody for how they are.
Yes.
Bro, I love Taylor Swift, bro.
There you go.
Ah, just
Clap, 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 clap.
See for clap.
but yeah, like I think the person doing the AI should just take credit for being a good writer, and then that's it. That's where it stops. Like,
But he didn't write it.
But who submitted the Grammy thing? He didn't write it. He did write it.
No, he just
He did
pressed in
write
a
it.
couple of, and then came out a song.
But you have to like have like their lyrics.
You think so? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
you have to
Well, I
have the
don't
words
know.
to
I
it,
don't
and
know,
then you involve like the voices.
Because I know when you're typing up an essay using AI, you just have to write like a couple of topics. Hey, this is what I want it to be about. That's what it is going to be
I thought
about.
you
Yeah,
typed
and
the
then
whole thing.
They have
Oh,
actually.
damn.
Yeah, you're right. They
That's what I'm saying.
they have done where they write a whole song.
So this person probably just put Drake, Weekend voices, and I want it to be this vibe. Enter.
Yeah.
It's a good song though. I will say. I do.
Babe,
like
are
the song.
you are you going? Because I'm like hearing her.
You ain't got the headphones on, so you can hear her.
Yeah, that's true.
This AI shit's getting crazy. Did y'all see the promo for the football for this movie?
I did.
At the
I saw
football
like
game?
glimpses of it on
Oh, I
Twitter.
saw a little bit of it, but that's today, right?
What's the name of that movie?
Toy Story.
No,
Wait, what are you talking about?
the promo for the AI movie where
It's
it's,
called
like.
Robots, no?
Oh no. I'm talking about something else.
Okay,
All right.
yeah, it almost lost me there, really.
No, no.
Kind of want to know what
You
you're
know
talking
what?
about now.
No, you're out.
What's happening with Woody?
who's playing this? Who's playing today? Football.
Oh, the Texans are playing the Colts.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's another game, but they're doing a Toy Story version of that game live. Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah. So y'all haven't seen that. I thought that's what you were talking about at first.
No.
So they're gonna. It's from what I saw and from what I got from what I saw. Right.
Okay.
They're gonna do a live game. So while the game is going on, they're gonna have like on Disney Plus. They're gonna have a Toy Story version of that game going on at the same
Oh.
time. So all the plays, all the angles,
crazy.
all the players have like big helmets
Yeah.
and small bodies, and it takes place in Andy's room.
What?
That's
Yeah.
cute. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You haven't seen that?
Kind of scary.
Y'all got
but
Disney Plus?
I got Disney Plus.
I bet we're gonna watch
Bet.
it.
We got
So-
at least.
But
one
I don't know if it's today.
It
But
has to be today. Oh, unless it's nah.
I forgot who plays. I forgot who the players are, but the teams.
But what is the name before we
Okay,
just
yeah.
fly? Because
Yeah.
fuck my subject apparently. I don't know. But that what's the name of that AI movie where they got like a silver head back here? They look so human. Creator. Is it creative or creator?
Creator. I think. I don't know. I forgot.
know.
But yeah, I've seen that.
They have people like that walking around. They had them last week at the Chargers football game.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They had people walking around on the field, and then in the stands they were just sitting there.
Yeah, I like
Chilling.
that.
You like that?
Fuck
Yeah.
I lose my.
Oh,
shit.
I like that marketing.
Oh, the
Oh,
market.
yeah.
Yes. The
In
marketing.
a marketing perspective, yes.
You like that? Like,
That's
How dare you like that?
Nah, man, that's weird, bro.
yeah.
Like,
The first time I ever saw that was with the movie Smile. Have you seen that? Y'all know that movie Smile?
and there was people in the stands just smiling.
Just smiling the whole time.
Yeah, I would have probably shot one of them for sure.
Yeah. They were like, even like, they wouldn't even like focus on them. It was just like, let's say the cameras are like catching the game. Oh shit, my bad. They're catching the game going like this. And then like, you'll see the people in the stands just smiling.
Just
like,
smiling.
So people are like,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck? Why they smiling like that? Like they were smiling big as fuck.
It's
you know?
creepy, bro. That was creepy
Yeah.
as fuck. Even
Yeah.
this AI, the way they're doing it now, that's creepy.
Yeah. But I like that. Well, the marketing part, right? But it's cool.
They're getting us used to that shit already, bro. Watch AI
Because
robots
the
are
government
coming.
is hiding something.
They
It's a
already got AI
distraction.
robots. I'm pretty sure they're walking around already,
Oh yeah, for sure.
chilling.
So we got aliens walking around, reptilians, and robots.
Yeah.
Aliens are reptilians?
No,
Wait, where'd you
they're
get
different
reptilians
species,
from?
bro.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you get reptilians from?
Reptilians?
That's what you said right
You
now.
said that.
We got aliens, reptilians.
Oh, we haven't talked
and
about
robots.
reptilians yet?
Play it back. Play it back.
I don't know. We were supposed to? I didn't
don't
get
know.
that email.
Yeah, y'all know about reptilians, right?
No.
You know about reptilians?
No.
No?
Now you gotta
No.
get into it.
It's like, all right, like they say like
can't
Justin
just say
Bieber is
it.
a reptilian. Like there's like times where he's on TV and like he'll blink and then his eye goes into like the reptile eye and he'll blink again and it goes to regular.
Who is?
Justin Bieber. And I think Obama.
Obama?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
All
But
right,
yeah,
if you
it's like
say so, I don't
this
know. I
thing.
didn't
It's
see it.
like there's certain people of power that could be like reptiles or whatever, like a species of reptile.
Oh, are we all taking a sip right now?
Apparently in that movie though, the plot is that I forgot who the main actor is, but they give him a mission to go take out this one artificial robot, and it turns out to be a kid. And he thinks it's a regular kid until he turns around and he sees it's a robot.
Yeah.
Would you still be able to take that out?
Yeah, if it's a robot.
But it's a kid though, looks just like a kid until he turns around.
Like, does that
It's a
kid
robot.
stay a kid?
Ooh,
He's
that's
a
good
robot.
Question. Probably not.
Why would they even make a kid version of a robot? And not just
Get you used to it, bro.
Okay, here's the thing.
Think about it. That's gonna be the new adoption.
Nah,
think about it.
Like,
Why would you want to adopt a robot?
You ever seen Artificial Intelligence with Bruce? No, not Robin Williams. I'm sorry. Damn, it's a kid though, bro.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
about?
He wanted to be a real boy. He was looking for
Pinocchio.
He was looking for the. No, it's not Pinocchio.
I know what you're talking about.
Because in the movie he sees Pinocchio in like. He's at like the house and he's watching the Pinocchio movie. And him being a robot, he thinks like, oh my god, the fairy can turn me into a real boy. So like for the rest of the movie, he's trying to get to the blue fairy, and his best friend's is like a bear, and the bear's also a robot. But like at this time, they're trying to take out robots because some robots they look fucking human. You never seen it?
I've never seen that.
What's that little kid's name? Owen Wilson?
Oh, Wilson.
No, not Owen Wilson. I know what I'm talking about.
It's Haley Joel Osment.
There we go.
Owen Wilson.
Damn, he got fat.
Wait, what movie is that?
What's the name
What
of
does
it?
Owen Wilson say? So he has a punchline that he always says.
He says, "Wow."
What?
Yeah, he always says "wow" in every movie.
But yeah, that's who you're talking about. Haley something.
It's gonna
Osment.
watch, bro. Think about it, bro. People are. It's gonna be the thing. They want to adopt people that aren't even their race or whatever, like Anna Jolie and them. It's gonna first start off in Hollywood, and then they're gonna want robot.
You ever seen? I forgot. I think it was a skit on SNL. I forgot where I saw it, but where like you go and buy like your kid, or you go and like, oh, I want this, I want to buy that. How much for that one? And it's like it's a kid or whatever, you know.
It's an adoption thing.
Yeah, but it's like, do you think that's what it'll be like for robots? Like it'll be like, oh, like if you're saying like adoption wise,
if that's
like,
how it goes down.
And now it's just like you buy your own like little robot kid. It's kind of dumb.
If you think about it, it ain't that deep, right? But if you think about it, when you're getting a kid from a foreign country, it's kind of like that too, right? Like, hey, how much for that one?
I mean, we've had these conversations before, like me and Evelyn, because I don't know how that goes. I don't know, like, you don't want to be like picky, you know, when it comes to adoption, but I don't know how it goes. I don't know, like.
But what about the kids that are already in the system?
That's what I'm saying. Like you have like, I would tell Evelyn, what they give you a book, like which
and
like what, yeah, like, or you narrow it down to what you want. Like it's very like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I have no idea how it goes, you know. But
would y'all adopt? I wouldn't.
Yeah, we plan to adopt.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be a Mexican kid?
You don't have a preference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Whoever.
But, yeah.
Age wise?
Age wise, we want like toddler.
A toddler, baby?
Yeah, like, so we don't have to deal with like the waking up and.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people want.
But then I don't know, like, I don't know if like we even have the right to do shit like that. Like,
what do you mean?
I mean,
like,
you can.
like, hey, I don't want to. You're already like narrowing down, so it's like, what if people are like, damn, why didn't y'all just save a baby? You know?
Yeah, but
why didn't y'all take a baby in?
But a lot of people always go for babies because they're like, you can raise them from like.
You gotta save those for the people who can't have a baby, bro, because they want that baby experience.
Well, maybe they don't want that though. They don't want babies.
Yeah,
it's all personal preference.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like,
it is.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Save those babies
like,
for the kids.
Imagine somebody's behind me in line, like, hey, don't get the baby. Like, I want that one.
Damn.
Like,
I got you. Let me get the teen.
Could you imagine having trade-offs in the parking lot?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh
hey, I really wanted that one, but you were in line ahead of me. Do you think we could just, you know?
Again, and I say again, he needs to donate his brain to science because the way that it works.
Could you imagine you walk into your car in the parking lot, you just see people handing out fucking babies and shit, just swapping?
Hey, I got two. Like, you want the twins, and
right?
I take that one. Nah, that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy, right? Hey, it can happen. It can happen.
All right, back to the robots, right?
Oh yeah.
I was all right. I guess I'll save it for the other topic, but
did you hear about the autism kid that got hit?
Dog.
Yo, y'all seen the video when I sent it to you?
I saw the video. I didn't see it when you sent it to me, but I saw it.
Yo, that is wild. I mean, hitting a kid in school like a teacher, right? You know that was okay back in the day.
My dad was paddled. He told me.
But I feel like it's 2023. Like, why are you still doing like the disciplinary action from like way back when?
Well, I don't think they're doing it.
I think that was her reaction.
I just think she was pissed or some shit. Yeah, trying to get him and just fucking hit the fuck out of him.
But you're in the hallway. You know there's cameras in the hallway.
Yeah, she like I don't. I think she knew. She's like I'm done for. Like, you know.
I'm done for.
Yeah, like so like I did it. Like fuck. I mean, I don't know. Have they interviewed her? Or
nothing. I haven't seen anything about it.
Me either.
But yeah, they're not gonna let that like fly or whatever.
At all, bro. That's crazy. An autism kid. Would it have been okay if it was a regular kid though? Like you know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, but I just think him being autistic just added more to it.
Because you have to have patience, you know.
I was gonna say that. You have to have patience.
Because some of these other kids be getting, oh my god.
Yeah, because all right, so like autistic kids, they sit in the same classrooms as like regular kids. Like like they're a regular kid.
Some because there's some special classes that they have for them. That way, because depending on the school too, but like there's some classes that are specifically for them because those teachers or the teacher's assistants, they have more patience compared to like, let's say like this teacher, she's teaching them like the regular curriculum, and then over here it's like they're teaching them like a specialized way. I say that because my best friend, she's a teacher's TA, I think, teacher's assistant,
teacher's aide.
I've been best friends with her so long.
And aide.
Yeah, but she does that. So, but it's a specific class. So it's like they get more attention from the teachers. They show them, they walk through with them like every single thing that they have to do, stuff like that. So I think it depends on the school too. Like some of them will have it, and then you have some where they're sitting in the regular classes.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so like my godson, he's autistic, and he sits in a class with like just everybody
Other
else.
kids.
It's just chill shit, you know. But they do tell like the teachers like, hey, just you know, he has autism. Like you need to like, he's like nonverbal. Like they give you like what.
Yeah, the rundown
on whatever kid it is, you know. And some of them are considered like I forgot what, runners, where they'll just like open the door and run out of class. Like it's just things like that, you know. And so I don't know if that kid was like a runner or whatever, you know, that just randomly gets up and just goes. But regardless of the fact, like that teacher should have had like patience and obviously you have to run after the kid. Like you're not gonna just walk and just be patient. Like no, you have to run after the kid, but at the same time, like don't yank at him, don't hit him, don't do none of that shit. Trip him or whatever. Like things that you would think like you're in panic mode and I just gotta like.
She was in panic mode. She probably didn't know what she did until she struck. Well, no, because she picked him upside down from the legs.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like what the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Regardless, like I don't care if she was having a bad day or lost patience, whatever. It's just not something you need to be doing
at all.
As a teacher, you should know. Like obviously, like maybe their actions are gonna be different, right? Like the kids' actions, it's always gonna be different. It's always gonna be like you don't have like a textbook to tell you, oh hey, this is what they do, right? But I feel like for a teacher to do that, it's like there's other problems that you're bringing into the school. Like work is work, treat it like that. And if you have somebody like that, then ask for help. But I don't know. Whenever you sent the video, I was like mad. I was like, fuck, that's so like, it infuriates me because like these are the teachers that are taking care of the kids while like the parents are out working or doing whatever they're doing. Like,
and you think your kid is in safe, you know what I'm saying? Safe where he's at for 8 hours out the day. But low key, your kid's getting hit if he tries to take off or you know. Yeah,
and it's crazy because Evelyn was working at the school where Milo's at, you know. So because she was like, it's like she's like, oh, I want to be kind of like close to him, and if something happens, you know, and she even now she would, or like the first time, like last year when Milo was there, like she was more she would be able to see him more. Like she'd be like going to the class, like helping the teacher out and stuff like that, like, and she can keep an eye on him kind of like. I know she didn't have to, but the access was there where she can see him at any time, you know what I mean? But she wouldn't like take away from like his learning. Like if he was like in class, she wasn't gonna knock on the window or just like try to get his attention.
Be that mom and shit.
Yeah, she was just like making like she'll like peep and shit, you know. But then like this year she was like on another side of the school where she couldn't see him at all, and she like would tell me like, man, I don't see him, you know, like I only see him, like I only drop him off and then I go to work and then I don't see him till after school. And I'm like, well, in a way you have that luxury that a lot of people don't, because you're close to him, you may not be able to see him, but imagine these other moms, like they just don't see these kids at all, you know what I mean? So it's like so but I know seeing that video to moms of autistic kids, it probably kind of like put them on edge a little bit, kind of scared them a little bit, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know, because
moms and dads.
I know moms scared, dads angry, pissed. Yeah. Fuck all that shit, dude. Yeah, and it's crazy because we have people in our lives that we know, like, you know, but it's kind of crazy.
That damn. And other news.
Feel sad now. Sad
have you? Oh yeah, you already said a topic, right? Yeah, because that
I had just wanted to transition. Because we were talking about the AI kid.
Yeah.
And then that just transitioned to the autism kid.
Yours.
Damn. Since we're talking about hating,
we can talk about that. We can do it. The Rockets player, but hey.
Oh yeah. All right, let's talk about it.
The Rockets player apparently beat his wife in her sleep, but yet had the capability of running down the hallway. I'm just saying, Ronnie.
The girl.
The girl. I'm just saying, Ronnie. If you're getting beat in your sleep, are you gonna?
Yeah,
You
you're.
say it for me though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think. What I'm trying to say is, I do believe they were arguing, and he probably did, or more than likely did, put his hands on her. But how they're trying to say is he beat her in her sleep. I don't believe that part.
I mean, unless he left, like, let's say they argued, right, and he walked out, stormed out, whatever. They just went into separate rooms. If she's asleep and he's still angry about it, I'm not saying that he did or he didn't. I don't know.
Oh, and then she took that opportunity while he wasn't looking and burnt
Well,
off.
okay. What's like the overall? What happened? Like, what's the story?
I think that's all they're saying is he beat her in her sleep.
But they don't know like how the.
They're not giving us page 1. They're just
Okay.
giving us chapter 2.
Okay,
You
okay,
know?
it just
she
happened.
got beat. We don't care what she said, which is what nevertheless, it's not okay to put your hands on a female.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna give us the whole pie. They're just gonna give us the piece that they think we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Which is-
attention grabber.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it is like he beat her and she ran off. Like that's like the basis of what I know. Her being asleep. I mean, even if she was asleep, I mean, like just because you're asleep doesn't mean like you can't run off. Right? Is that what you're saying? Like,
No,
That's
but
what-
I mean, I feel like let's say if she was asleep and then he was hitting her, right? It kind of seems like a sucker punch because you're waiting until she's asleep.
Definitely a sucker
Like she's
punch.
like she has her defense down. She has her defense down. So of course that's the easiest way.
Yeah.
But I don't really know too much into it, so that's why I can't say like, oh yeah, it did happen to her, it didn't happen to her, because like he said, like they only gave you like a small piece. Like they want you to like kind of dive into it, but it's like also like we want you to kind of wait for us to tell you more of like the story.
yeah.
So I don't know what could have caused him to want to do that, or I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's on him, but I'm not saying that it's like I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
on him because the only way I'm gonna ever put my hands on a female is if she's trying to take my life. Like if she's chasing me with a knife or she got a gun in her hand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, bitch. You gotta go. That's the only way.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Other than that, doing this to my head, or trying to fight me, or doing shit that you gotta remember.
Antagonizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like women, you know what I'm saying, they say things without thinking. Like men, nigga, we got feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like just how women got feelings. We don't want some things to be said to us. Like some of that shit cuts deep. And
Yeah.
then some of these men who don't know how to hold their behavior and their feelings, or if they're like, no, this bitch did not just say that. Like, you gotta remember, like, this is a grown ass man. You're not trying to put down, but you don't realize what you're saying to this man. Like, what if you hit home? What if you hit deep right there? And they just react. And they don't know. Men can't control their strength, bro. Especially if they're hitting a delicate woman, a fragile woman. Like. She's gonna go flying and like, oh shit, I really just put my hands. Oh my god, like it's too late, bro.
Yeah.
You done fucked up. You done put your hands on this woman.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Yeah, cause bro, Evelyn, when we argue, bro, the words she
Right?
uses towards me, bro, like it kind of, I'm like, damn, dog, like you really said that to me right now, like,
they
but
don't-
like, yeah, like I don't say shit that I know is gonna like hurt feelings crazy, but
they don't think.
yeah, Evelyn's gonna say
y'all
some
don't
crazy
know,
shit to
Ronnie.
me.
Y'all hurt us sometimes.
Okay, first of all, as somebody that used to like do the same thing, right, where I would say words that I knew that would cut deep.
Oh,
For
shit.
me, personally,
hold on, real quick. Let's go on a quick break because that shit's about to die. All right,
Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
yes, sir. All right, we're back, guys. We're back, and
And we left off. Ronnie was about to go off. So before she goes off, we're gonna get her in the zone.
oh my god,
All right.
It's
this is
gonna
all your
get
idea,
talked
by
about.
the way.
Make
His
sure y'all
idea.
like
His
and
idea.
subscribe.
Yeah,
Alright.
if you you have to like watch what you say, like with Rob, because it's like if you even hint at, you're like, oh, I should have told y'all to put that in the freezer. He's gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I
shit.
saw
For
that.
sure, for
Jeez. I regret it.
I guess
This is the
let's
official shot, guys.
regret it. All right.
So, Ronnie, we were talking about how women hurt guys' feelings
Verbally.
verbally, and they don't think twice about it. They don't realize what they're saying to us, good men, all right, that love and care for them.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start there. I feel like sometimes, I mean, it's not an excuse, but I know sometimes we do get, like, you guys push us, you males push us to the point where we're so angry about certain things where we don't think about it. Is it right? No. Because, of course, later we're going to feel bad about it. We're going to regret it. Or there's just people that don't apologize for it. They just kind of, like, move on to the next thing, right? Which, that's what I was used to. But then, of course, I mean, I've been going to therapy for a year. Shout out to my therapist, Erin. Love you. Shout out to her. She's been great, and she's helped me realize, like, she's helped me fix a lot of issues that I had with my parents and, like, my family that had a lot to do with relationship stuff. So she told me this really, really strong, I guess, line for me, at least. She said, whatever you lacked in, like, in your childhood is what you lack now in relationships, which is kind of like that trustworthiness and stuff like that. And I feel like now, of course, it's a lot easier to say now. Like, now I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't go off on a guy if he hurts my feelings, like, if I'm talking to him or if I'm with him. But I feel like now I'm like, okay, like, if I'm upset, let me just take a breather. Let me just rethink how I want to go about this without having to hurt that other person. Because it does suck. Because I feel like I've done that to where it's like I've hurt a guy's feelings because they hurt mine. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, let me think about it for myself. Like, am I in the right mind or headspace to say what I want to say? No? Okay, so let me backtrack real quick. Let me just give you a moment. Let me give myself a moment and then come back to this and then talk about it without having to disrespect. Because at the same time, that's your partner. That's who you want to be with. That's who you love. That's who you care about. So it's like, why even try to get to that point? So I see those videos of, like, women going off on men, and I'm just like, oh, that's so bad. Like, it's hard because I feel like if you're used to something from your childhood or what seems normal might seem normal to you now as an adult. So I think that's why a lot of people do that, right? So it's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to, like, that person if they want to fix that or if they want to keep going in, going through that route. But I don't know. I feel like I can't bring myself to be that person anymore. Like, I feel like
You've grown?
Yeah, for sure. Especially within this past year. I've been fulfilling side quests since...
You're in your 30s now.
Exactly.
That was 20s. That was 20s.
No, but, like, literally, like, once I got out of my relationship, so that was, like, almost it's already been a year. So I've been doing everything that I can to basically make up for, like, time that I didn't get to do a lot of stuff. So that's why I've been doing, like, if you look at my Instagram, you see all the crazy ass shit that I've done within this past year. So
Yeah.
Anyways, going back to it, I feel like it's, if you attack the person that you care about, I feel like you should at least take a breather and then talk about what actually is the problem instead of being like, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna, like, cut deep, because then you might react a different way and I'm not gonna like it and I'm gonna be like, well, we're not getting to a solution. We're not getting a solution. So
Yeah.
But personal preference.
Yeah. Hey, it happens.
I don't know, a whole tangent. What was the whole topic about?
It was about
Trending topics?
the Rockets.
The Rockets
right,
guy.
okay. At least this time it did fall in under a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, overall, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, for sure.
But but as long as we don't, I mean, since we don't have, like, the full story, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be like, oh. Overall, I just think it's wrong what he did. You know, and
16 mil, bro.
Oh yeah. So what's up with that? Like,
16 mil guaranteed, and I want to say how
Oh
much.
yeah, I saw that.
I
So
forgot his overall contract,
yeah.
but 16 mil is guaranteed. So the Rockets still have to pay that guy.
I feel like there should be, like, a breach of contract with that situation.
Yeah, there has to be,
like,
some sort of, like, something where they don't have to give
And the
him
girl was a WNBA player, bro.
Oh yeah, I did see that too.
She's an athlete as well.
Yeah. So, okay, because
Could
I
you
did.
imagine? She probably said, "So I'll dog you 1-on-1, G."
I don't think. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think
Could you
that's-
imagine? That's why you suck.
I'll dog you 1-on-1. Good night.
Good night. Oh, and he was just
Stop.
trying to go to sleep and shit.
I feel bad for laughing. I'm not laughing about the situation. I'm laughing about what you
Yeah.
guys are saying.
Yeah. Nah. I just. Yeah. But I did see that. So, like, if they cut him, they have to pay him.
They still have to pay him that 16, or when they, they have.
But it's not like they're even thinking about it, are they? The Rockets, are they like, damn, do we cut him or do we not? Are they
Not too
thinking
sure,
that,
bro.
or are they just like, oh, we gotta cut him. This is it.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to cut him.
Houston can't catch a break, bro.
Yeah.
Even the Texans
I'm not-
with Deshaun Watson was supposedly when he getting massages talking about, hey, I'm gonna flip over right now. All right, on my back. Like, that's just wild,
Yeah, I don't
bro.
know. I don't know about that either.
You didn't know about that? But that was,
Phyllis
I want to say 2 seasons ago. Something like that. I'm just saying, like, our athletes can't catch a break in H now.
Yeah.
They gunning for us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Like, our athletes are Houston athletes. Like, they can't catch a break. Like, it's
They
either...
can't, but they're the ones that are doing.
Yes, no, but I'm just saying, like, they're always in
happens to
trouble.
be,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They always they always get themselves in trouble.
Yes, they just
Man, they
can't
make us
stay out
look
of
bad.
trouble. Yeah, like...
The team
telling
can't
you.
catch a break.
The team.
That's on you.
But the Houston Astros, you know what I'm saying? Shit. People be hating on us talking about we're cheaters and shit. Fuck them.
Didn't the other team cheat too, though? Didn't they come
A
out?
bunch of teams cheat. We just got caught and they're hating on us.
Yeah.
That's all right, though.
I mean, I think a lot of sports is like,
Calculated.
yeah. I mean,
It's a
there's ways
distraction
to
from
do
the government.
things or whatever, but I would see.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, dog.
I'm not gonna agree to that.
We'll make that a clip, you know.
Oh my God.
People be like, "What relationships, sports, what?"
Sports?
What are you
It's
talking
gonna
about?
be out of
Yeah,
context.
You're gonna do it on purpose. You're gonna catch
Yeah.
it.
See if you clap.
Goodness.
Yeah, let's talk about like. All right, did y'all watch the VMAs?
Not really.
I mean,
I
does
was on
anybody watch the
Twitter.
VMAs?
No. I don't really watch award
I
shows
rely on
like
Twitter to make the memes for me.
Yeah, just like seeing like the highlights and shit. But I did point out a few highlights from the VMAs, which was like, it was like I saw that it's like a bunch of Latinos like was like a big thing. So it's like I have that Shakira and Karol G won like the best collab.
Love God.
Anita, she won like the best Latin award, and Shakira wins the Video Vanguard award, which I don't know what that is, but I think it's just like maybe it's like the crazy
At the
videos.
top. Oh.
Yeah, like maybe I don't know. And then Peso Pluma was the like artist to do música mexicana at the VMAs, so I thought that was dope. I saw that it's like history.
Música Mexicana.
Yeah, like the corridos and all that shit.
At the
Okay.
VMAs.
Huh?
At the VMAs.
At the VMAs, yeah. So he had like the whole,
Homie made history.
yeah, he made
Did
history.
y'all see the video where Doja Cat's singing?
Yeah,
He's like,
and he's just like
He looks so
side eyeing her,
scared.
like he's all
He looks so
scared. Did you see
terrified.
that?
No.
Bro, it's funny, dude.
funny.
Like she's like singing right there, like in between the aisle or whatever. She's in the aisle singing, and she's like
She knows
right.
the words, though?
No. She's performing her song. So
okay,
he's
okay.
sitting down, and he's just like he has his
Just like this,
glasses,
like-
and he's just like looking at her like kind of scary, like flinching and shit, bro. Yeah,
That
that
was
shit was
funny.
pretty funny. But yeah, I was like, he's like, and then the comments under that video or whatever, for the one I saw, it was like, nah, hell no, I'm not about to get brujeria from her, like,
Yeah, I
you
seen
know,
that
like
one.
witchcraft and shit.
Witchcraft?
Like, yeah, he was
Oh,
like, fuck
shit.
all that. And, but yeah, it's just kind of crazy seeing him, like, in that environment to me. Cause he's like super, like, Mexico, like, shit, you know?
Not like old girl.
Who?
Yeah, what's her name?
oh my God,
Yaritzi?
Yaritza.
Yaritza?
Yaritza, yeah.
Yeah, not like,
Like,
her.
I mean, her too. Like, just I feel like seeing like if it was like Fuerza Regida, if it was like these Mexican
Bandas.
artists, like seeing them at VMAs and events like that, it's kind of like it's different. It's just like, porque they have like Spanish version of these award shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where like I see most of them. That's where like all the actors and actresses like in the Mexican genre, like that's where they go. You know. So to see them in like an American like award show, it's kind of crazy.
Making history.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, and then I think Taylor Swift was like a big like
That girl was on
Everywhere.
one. Like,
Yeah.
she was drawn.
yeah, she was like
She-
jamming out to
she-
everything.
So you know how like in the movie theaters they have like the little cup holders? Well, for some reason they had them like that there too, right? So she had her drink in like the little thing, like the cup holder. So it was like this, and you can see there's a video where she's like trying to grab it, and that's why everybody was like, "Oh, she's drunk for real."
Oh, she's
like,
drunk for real.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel like she was like enjoying like her time there.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like she let loose.
Yeah,
I mean, unless I haven't really seen her like in that light. I thought it was cool.
yeah. I saw this morning that her and Bad Bunny were seen like leaving the studio together. Have y'all seen that?
shit.
So there might be like a song on the way.
Bad Bunny's making side quests too.
Side quest.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
Side
honestly,
quest or side piece?
Side quests.
hey, yo.
Ooh, hey, yo.
But like
Hey.
when I saw that, I was like, damn, it's crazy because like Taylor Swift.
Sorry.
I was like, Taylor Swift really is like a big artist like
yeah,
that.
bro.
No, but I was like, I remember when she first came out, right? And I was like, oh, she's just like what was that? The she wears short skirts, I wear. That's the song, right?
What
Was that the song that like kind of like just like?
No, she had another song. I forgot what it's Tears on My Guitar, I think. That's at least that's the first one that I heard.
Okay, yeah.
But that's like one of her like first few songs.
Like,
but I think that one's a little bit more when she started blowing up. The one that you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's when I first heard of her, and I was like, oh, she's just like this another girl artist that's just doing like pop music or some shit like that. That's what I saw, you know. And now with time, like you just see her, and she's like this global artist. She's like this big artist.
Now they're trying to put her talking about she's a better performer than Beyonce. You seen that?
Oh, I did.
I don't know.
Where they were trying to compare the two.
Yes.
And it's like, why even compare them? Just
you don't have to compare.
They're two different. You know,
but like like I just feel like the level. I just know that Taylor Swift is a big artist. I don't listen to her like that, you know, and I'm just like, but you just know to give her that respect. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's kind of crazy.
You see a lot of like the rappers and like the famous people's kids, they love her and they'll say it themselves. They're like, damn, we're surprised. I forgot who it was. It was an interview with this one guy. It's a famous guy. I don't remember his name. I don't remember who it was. But he was like, you know what? I give him respect because, I give her respect because I thought I was famous. But she didn't want to see me. She wanted to see Taylor Swift. And he was talking about his daughter.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's like people like that. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know why they have to compare both of them. It's just like they're two different genres. Like if they're both doing good, then they're both doing good. Like why do you have to put them against each other?
Yeah. I just don't see the point of all that shit. Honestly.
Beyonce doesn't have to perform no more. She could just go out there with one mic, one stand. You know?
Yeah, but she goes crazy.
Who?
Beyonce.
Like the Beehive and then Taylor Swift got the Swifties. They're both the same. It's like kind of like Nicki Minaj and her Barbs, like the group.
Oh yeah.
Her fan base is crazy. They're all crazy.
Yeah, Doja Cat lost a lot of people because they were calling themselves what? Kitties?
Kittens?
I forgot what it was.
Kittens? Yeah, I think it was kittens. And she didn't like that. She was like, no, don't call. I didn't say you guys can call. Somebody had said, oh, can we call ourselves a kitten? She's like, no. Like, she didn't like that shit at all.
Damn, put a stop to that shit real quick.
Yeah, honestly. But, I don't know. I didn't watch the VMAs. But I like seeing like the little highlights and shit.
Did you see what Soulja Boy said?
No. That he was the first one to throw a VMA award show?
That he's the first to always do it?
Yeah, he's always the first to do something.
Apparently it was the 50-year anniversary for hip hop or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And where was 50 Cent? How come he didn't perform? And where are the only one they had was like P. Diddy perform his hits. Like
at the VMAs.
I want to say yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
That's a crazy topic with Diddy.
Why?
Because he gave I forgot what it's called, the rights back to the artist, so they get
publishing
paid more.
rights.
Yeah, the publishing rights back to the artist.
And the
but
writers.
then I saw a what?
And the writers.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. But apparently I saw this article where he's making them sign an NDA that the artist can't talk bad about him or like his record. I was like,
yeah.
So basically,
or
you
his
get your money
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it's like, you get your money back, but you can't talk bad about me or the label. It's like, what are you hiding then? Like, if you're able to give them back or give them more money for like their work, it's like, what are you trying to hide? Because why don't you want them? Not that you wouldn't want somebody to talk bad about you, your family, your record label, but it's like, what are you hiding? Like, there has to be something bigger than like him just giving like them money.
Yeah. No, because you're protected. I just think whenever he owned all that stuff, obviously like that's money that's owed to them, but by contract like you're just getting most of that money. You know what I mean? So obviously like I feel like throughout these whole years that he was holding publishing rights or whatever from these artists and writers, they're probably like having like negative thoughts towards him, like fuck, like all that money I could be getting, you know. But if you sign that contract from the very beginning, then you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I mean? But yeah, like if I sign something right now that like, oh, our podcast could get like $1 million up front, and
you have to read everything.
Yeah, but if you don't read everything, like let's say like, hey, but most of the views, like whatever money you make from the podcast, sponsorships, whatever is gonna go to us, and you get 10% or some shit like that. You know. But if I'm signing to that because I want that million or whatever the fuck, you know, like.
That's upfront money.
Yeah, once that kind of runs out, and now I'm receiving like 10%. I am gonna be like, fuck, like they're taking 90, like, and then like let's say I don't know, they could like talk bad towards me or whatever, and just like be mean to me or some shit, you know. I would feel a certain way. So, but if they're like, hey, we're gonna give you the 90, you know, like, but just don't say shit about us,
Don't say shit about us.
I'll be like,
But would you wonder
okay.
though, like
I'd be like, okay.
what it is like that they're trying to keep from you, like because you're signing an NDA?
I don't think it's anything that I care about. Like for me, I don't know. I mean,
What if it does affect you though?
like what? Like
I don't know what it could be, but it's like, let's say like whatever you're signing.
like the Tupac thing or something.
I guess.
Is that what you're hinting at or no?
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
okay.
she's hinting. I don't
He's
know
alive.
if she's
He's in
hinting
Cuba,
at this.
so.
Tupac's alive for sure. But supposedly P Diddy be having these crazy ass parties in his
I heard
pool
that
and
too.
shit.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why.
You know what I'm saying? All those writers and stuff that seen him do certain things like,
Yeah.
hey yo, is he over there? Okay.
But
finger
why
popping, what?
but why isn't that why isn't there an NDA for that already?
That's what I'm saying. That's
what I'm
possibly
saying.
that's
That's probably
possibly one
what-
of the things that he's talking about.
I'll give you your money. I'll give you what's yours rightfully because you did write it or you did whatever. Because I think at the end of the day, P Diddy is just a producer. He just puts these people in the room and he says, "Hey, this is what it needs to sound like.
Yeah.
Make it happen." And then he goes in there. Nah, that's not it. No, that's not. I think he's just a producer or whatever. He puts the pieces together.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, these people kind of deserve whatever they got. But in that process, they're probably at P Diddy's house or in the studio with him, and they're seeing how he's moving,
Everything.
how he's, and they're probably like on giving him that side eye, like, hey, yo, whoa,
Yeah.
And so him knowing that, he's probably like, I'm gonna give you what's rightfully yours, and you just gotta keep your mouth closed.
But that's what I mean. Like, what if like when he throws these parties, he's not already signed, like having them
Walking
sign
through
an
the
NDA,
door.
walking through the door. So he's like, hey, here's an NDA to not talk about that NDA you signed or what? Like,
probably
there should already be something in place. for
NDA
that.
on top of NDA is crazy.
It's an amendment to the NDA.
Could you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for all we know, it's Hollywood, bro. They probably do it like
But
that.
okay, so let's say like you're an artist, right? You're getting your money's worth, and then he tells you you can't talk about what actually happens, right? Like the parties, right? What would you do? What would you guys do? I guess
I'm taking my money, and I'm just gonna be quiet. All right.
that's crazy. Okay,
I mean,
I asked.
If
What?
it wasn't no, what is that guy's name
Jeffrey
that had the
Epstein.
yeah? If it wasn't no
That's what I'm
Jeffrey
saying.
Epstein,
That's what I'm saying. So like it's been speculated that he has those types of parties. So that's what I'm saying. Like, would you sign the NDA, get your money's worth?
Oh no, I'm spilling the
Or
beans.
like because the NDA it expires, I imagine, it's after a certain amount of years, right?
No
Would
sé.
you wait
I don't
until
know.
then? Would you wait until let's say I think it does.
No sé.
I think you stop working for him and then it'll tell you on the agreement. I think it depends on the agreement. So if it expires at a certain point, would you take the money now and then like say everything, or would you just like not even sign the NDA, don't get your money's worth, and
So like when
You have
you
yourself
you
conscious.
don't know what you're about to see, right? Before you you sign the
Yeah.
NDA and you don't know.
You don't know what type of party it is yet. Yeah.
Let's not even throw
Yeah.
It's like a
throw
top
dirt on
price.
his name like that either. Like let's just say it's just some artist. You're about to go into a party and they're like, hey, like you need to sign an NDA and you need to leave your phone. And I'm like, all right, are you gonna do that? Let's say it's a big artist and you just
You don't know the risk.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I want to experience this. Like I want to know what's
like
up.
any other random
I'll do
person.
it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Boom. But then there's shit. I don't know.
Straight
Yeah, and I'm just
fucking-
like, fuck. Like now what? Like you already signed the NDA. Like you can't say shit no more.
I'm out that.
So you never really have that that option. It's just like sign an NDA and get in, or just don't and just
get out.
just leave.
Well, I'm gonna walk in to see because if it's
But they
not that
can't let
party,
you in. Let's say they don't let you in.
No,
because
no.
You have to sign the
like
NDA.
I'm signing. You know what I'm saying? Putting my phone in there. But while I'm there, if I realize like, yo, y'all tripped me. Whoa.
Yeah, but I imagine you
Then-
would face consequences, no? Because you're breaking the
Yeah,
NDA
yeah.
agreement.
No, but
There's
then
gonna be
I'm walking
consequences.
out like, hey, yo, I'm just leaving. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but this ain't the party.
Like let's say let's say
I
before the
see.
podcast I made y'all sign NDAs, but like let's say like there's already cars outside that like it could be
waiting.
like big people. Like let's just say it's like
yeah, there's
I
a
have,
Maybach, there's a Maserati,
yeah, or some shit like that. But before you even see that, I think I'll email you the NDA and just be like, hey, here's the NDA. Like sign it before you even leave your house, Because I don't want you to pull up and see like I don't want you to see anything.
You want us to decide beforehand.
Yeah. Because like
yeah, I mean that's how, I imagine that's how it works.
Oh, to see the people even getting out the car, walking up the driveway.
Yeah, because now you have a little like a glimpse,
a little taste.
Yeah, and now you can go and say some shit about like, hey, so and so 6ix9ine was at his house.
Ooh.
I would just turn around and leave. I would, if he's at your house, I'm turning around and leaving.
So no NDA parties from now on. That's what we're talking about as a group. If they want us to sign an NDA to go to a mansion party, we not going? Or are we going?
You know,
I'm not going.
You're not going? Are we going,
Rollie? Carry that with my conscience.
I'll go.
You go?
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was gonna say.
I'll go with you,
no.
Rollie.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
I'll go with you.
I was gonna say. That's why I brought up like the whole like you don't know what you're getting yourself into, because it's like I did think like, okay, well, if it's something that I can internally keep in my heart, that's not gonna bother me.
But you don't know though.
Yeah, but you don't know
exactly.
So it's like if it's like, oh, what, like Rick Ross is gonna be cheating on his wife or some shit. I don't know, like some shit like that. I don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
Mystery box. Like you don't know what you're gonna get until you sign. Let's say for like the little kid toys, right? This is just something super minimal. So you don't know what you're gonna get until you pay for it, and then you open it. So it's kind of like that. So it's like you don't know what to expect. Right. Yeah. So let's say for artists, they don't know what to expect. They don't know about the parties. They don't know how severe it might be, how crazy it might be, how terrifying it might be. So it's like, would you still sign the deal, the NDA agreement for the sake of you getting your money's worth? That has to be a difficult decision for the artist, because it's like you have to. You were already bottling something up, and then now you're getting. But in a way, it kind of like alleviates that. Like you're like, oh, well, now I'm getting money. I just gotta keep bottling shit up. But now I have money. Like, do I want that, or do I just want to spill the beans and just don't give a fuck about the money? I don't know. That's with that being said, let's go on a quick break and we'll be right back. Bye.
All right, and we're back.
Hey, you didn't wait for us to put that.
No, you know, I was gonna say real quick about the NDA stuff is that somebody told us something and then they're like, "Don't say nothing," right? But it's kind of crazy because it's like, I always think to myself, if somebody tells me a secret or something, I'm gonna tell Evelyn. Like, if you tell me, you're telling her.
Like, I'm not telling him.
And then Evelyn's gonna tell.
No. After that, it just stops.
It's out of my hands after that. I told my wife.
No, it stops there. Like, we're both good at like just keeping shit between us, but it's like I just know that if somebody told her something, she's gonna tell me. You know, but if it's never something like where I give a fuck to tell somebody else. Like I don't care. You know.
So I can't tell you anything because you're gonna tell your wife.
Yeah. So just know you can.
No, I can't.
But if you tell me, I'm gonna tell my wife.
Oh shit!
You know,
say less. Say less.
I feel like that comes with the marriage territory.
Yeah, it's just like, but here's the thing though. Like I was watching La Plática. Do y'all watch? I don't know about Plática pod. Shout out La Plática podcast. But one of them has a drink company. It's like it's called Salud, right? And I think they're at Target now. So yeah, and he came out with a flavor. He collaborated with I don't know what she does actually. I'm not sure what she does. I don't know if she's like a makeup artist or something. But he collabed and they came out with like watermelon. Like let's just say watermelon taste flavor. And whenever they were like taste testing and like coming up with like the packaging and all that stuff, like he made her sign an NDA, so she couldn't even tell her husband. And I was just like, damn, it's crazy because that's how serious an NDA is. Yeah. Like, I would think like, all right, if I sign an NDA, like I could still tell Evelyn, but you just can't talk about it at all. Like, it's crazy because you would have to like I would have to think about her like and be like, damn, I can't even tell her when I already tell her everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Like, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think. It usually goes like that, where it's like you can only know about what's going on. That's the whole point of the agreement. But I don't know if they specifically had to point out like you can't tell like either your spouse or anybody. Yeah,
I don't think you can tell anybody. Like,
that's crazy. I was always like, I mean, not that I would, right? Because I've never had like to be in that situation. But I'm like, would I say something? And I'm like, nah, because I mean, if they're making me sign an agreement, it's like for sure. Like, but I've always wondered like if people that do that, like, do they tell their significant other like, hey, blah blah blah, like this and that? But I mean, I think they do it for good reason. I mean, I imagine they spent a lot of time figuring out like what that specific thing is, and they don't want other people to know.
Yeah. That is true. I don't know.
Hey.
You never know.
But I wanted to touch on like Peso Pluma again. Did y'all see that he was threatened by the cartel?
No, why?
Yeah,
I didn't see
so
that.
you didn't see that? For
He
real?
can't perform.
Yeah, so he has a show in Tijuana, same date as our 100th episode event, October 14th, guys. Make sure you guys pull up. It's going to be a crazy event.
Pull up on me.
But yeah, October 14th, he has a show in Tijuana. And, you know, the cartel, whatever, the cuatro letras, you know, for letters, they wrote like a big, like, it's like a big banner. And it said, like, pretty much saying, like, hey, like, if you come to this show, if you present yourself over here, whatever, on this date, it's going to be your last show. You know, it's like some very, like, threatening words, you know? Mm-hmm. And pretty much that they'll, like, just fucking kill his ass, you know? But there hasn't been anything, like, from him or his side. Like, he hasn't commented on it or whatever, like. Mm-hmm. But do y'all think he should go? Or do y'all think, like, it's like a, like, kind of, or mislead it and just, I mean, not mislead it, but just be like.
I mean, has there been a reason as to why they're threatening him?
So I know he sings about Chapo a lot. Like, not even a lot. It's just, but like they mention him, you know? Yeah. And then it's just very subliminal, like in a way too. Cause a lot of the times, like I know like certain songs mean something to like the regular person, like just the listener. Like it's just like a whatever. And you're singing along to it. You know, but I know they know what they're doing. Like they're putting in certain shit, certain lines in there, like where it means something else. Yeah. Or shouting out like another cartel or whatever. Like.
Yeah, they take that. They don't take that lightly. But
I just think like Peso Pluma, he's becoming a big artist, and I just think he just needs to be careful. But if it was me, if they're already threatening me, I'm not fucking going. So. Yeah. I don't know.
But, I mean, he still keeps singing about it, too. Like, if he keeps making music like that. But I think that's why people like him, because he talks about it. But I don't think they realize, like, they're putting that artist in danger.
Like, honestly, I don't think, like, from my personal, like, opinion, I like him a lot, you know, but not because, like, he sings about that shit. Mm-hmm. It's just the music itself. Like, it's just catchy. And, yeah, I never think it's like about the context, about actually like, oh, I like cartel shit. Like, nah, it's just like who he is and the music he makes. I don't think it's like, I don't think people fuck with him because he's like narco corrido type shit. Yeah, you know, but I don't know. I think he should just not go, or not even risk it because they don't fucking play.
They do not.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Been awfully quiet, man.
Nah, it's
awfully quiet back there.
The only thing I can think about
I think he should go. Like,
I mean,
I was expecting that. Like,
it's only because that one artist from back in the day, the one that the cartel told him, "Hey, don't perform, bro," and they wrote him a letter, and he opened it on stage, and that told him, "Hey, don't perform, or we're gonna take you out." And then, sure enough, after that show, they killed him.
Who was it?
Chalino.
Really?
He opens the letter on stage and he looks at his band and he's like,
yeah, have you seen that?
Hey, we're fucking.
It's a crazy video. It's kind of like he's like opening the note and he's like reading it, and then he's just like sweating, so he's like getting nervous, and then he's just like, he like puts it away or whatever, and then he continues to sing the song, and then they killed him right after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But look, we're still talking about that guy till today.
Yeah, but they praise him a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Because of that, like they're like, oh, he didn't give a fuck, you know.
So
yeah,
it's a wobbler, cause you wanna. How do you wanna be known?
But like, are you gonna risk it? Like, you're not gonna risk it. No, but I do think Chalino was like more into like, yeah, he wasn't like, he was big, but obviously because of social media and everything, like Peso Pluma or the artists nowadays, like they get way bigger, you know. Like we know about artists in what's that one like K-pop art?
Like Korean pop.
Yeah, like shit like that. We know about shit like that because of social media. You know, how else would you know? You know, they're not gonna. But yeah, so I feel like he's way bigger now. Like I don't think you should risk like everything you have to go do one show.
Yeah. Is it just Tijuana or is it Mexico?
No, it's Tijuana only. Yeah.
Oh, well then fuck it, just drive around.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I was thinking about shit like that. I was thinking about like the cartel stuff, and they always want to take over a town, right? Or
La Plaza.
Or hey, I will show you. I have a video where we're like driving around the plaza.
In the circle.
Yeah.
The plaza.
And but I always think like, all right, well, what if the people just leave, right? Like, then
mean?
like
The cartel people or the people that
the
already
people
live
that
there?
are living in the towns. Like,
Okay.
let's say like our town was like taken over for a bit, you
Right.
know, but it's like, now I'm thinking like they can't leave.
They
Where they
can't
gonna
'cause
go?
Yeah, where they gonna go? Yeah.
It's not that easy for them either because that's all they have. So it's
Yeah.
like oh yeah, let me just leave and go.
But
somewhere
but
else.
I was thinking like, all right, like obviously when you think cartel, like you think bad, like you just think, oh, they're bad guys, right?
They are bad guys.
Yeah, they are bad guys.
Okay.
But I'm just like, all right, what is a town taken over by bad guys gonna look like? Like, what's the overall goal?
It's gonna look normal because like where my grandma stays, I mean, like they did the same thing where they took over for a little bit, and it just looked regular. Like I went whenever, like it wasn't like super like bad at that time, but you would have to close up early. Like you have to like kind of in a sense kind of abide by their rules.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who it was, but they told my grandma, somebody like either close to it or in it. They're like, hey, just letting you know, close up early. Don't ask questions. And of course, like she's older and she wants to keep the restaurant. So what she would do is she would close early. She would close at like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Pretty early, right? Compared to whenever she used to close at 3 a.m. So
Yeah.
the people were like, hey, close shop because you don't want to see what happens after that time. So
But that's the thing. Like, hey, we don't like late night restaurants open. Like,
what's
like you know what I mean? Like,
I think they do it for safety reasons. 'Cause they don't want
That's
people to-
for the safety. But like on the cartel side, like, what's their overall goal? Because I mean, obviously, we're watching One Piece, right? And do y'all know One Piece?
Yeah,
like
I know
the
of it. I've never
anime
seen
or
it.
whatever. But we watched the live action show, right? And it showed like they took over a town, right? Like the fish people or whatever, they took over the town, and they're all just bad guys. But all they're doing is just drinking and partying. Like, and I'm like, is that what it looks like? Is that what your overall goal is, to take over a town? Like, let's say like you kill the people that live in the town, and now you're living in the houses. Like, are you just what's
I think it's their safe space. Like they have that. It's kind of like
so that's all they want. That's like the money and the drugs and all that. Like just to have your own safe space.
It's
no.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like-
they have a place to stay. Like regardless of where they go, they're always gonna have that place to stay, and then they can do whatever they want. Because everything. I mean, a lot of the dangerous things happen at night when you least expect it. Right. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's why they take over towns, and they're
Well,
like,
you
hey.
expect it at night.
Yeah, but some people are just like, oh no, it's fine. It'll be fine. It's safe.
It's better at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close up shop. All right.
Yeah, because it's like that over there now. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we used to be able to go eat any time at night, and like
Yeah.
now they close early. So
Yeah. it's
yeah,
fine.
I don't know, but
That's why I'm not going to Mexico,
bro, it's cool.
Where we were scaring him and shit. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
it's
When we
cool, though.
when we
It's
had Jazzy, her husband, I think they were gonna go. Though they don't really go. And we're just telling them all these cartel stories, and he's like, "I'm not fucking going to Mexico," and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That's
"Nah,
what
bro."
I'm
I'm like, "It's
saying.
cool, bro." Like he's like, "Nah, fuck that," you know.
I think
But,
you just
yeah.
have to adapt to like their way of. I mean, it's anywhere you go. Like you have to adapt to their lifestyle.
Yeah.
To be like to get to enjoy it and then still be safe.
Yeah.
I feel. Like
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think he shouldn't go, and that's that. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
kind of simple,
yeah.
you know. But I don't know, dude. Like,
But what if other people start scaring him into going like to not going into different places? Does that mean I'm not saying that he should go, right? I should also
No.
His money now.
exactly.
But you don't need that money.
What are you talking about?
You don't need that money.
What?
He
Yeah.
probably does. Like for
Peso
his
Pluma?
family. Yeah, like whatever he uses it for, like
No, yeah, but like one show.
No, but she's
Let-
saying if one cartel can scare him, then other cartels.
or not necessarily
you know?
cartels, but like groups of people can like scare him off into like not doing the show. So then he skips that one, and then he skips the next one, and then he skips the next one. So it's like, at what point?
Just don't. Okay, and that's what I was gonna talk about too. I mean, at that point, I'm just not fucking going to Mexico.
But what if it goes out of Mexico? Now these little gangs or whatever.
Yeah.
In,
Oh
in
no.
Houston.
Over
or
here, you have more control. Over here, you have more control. Your security, like, they can like navigate you to the place. I mean, honestly, it's for anybody,
do
bro.
that anywhere,
No,
bro.
bro. Yeah, it's not just Peso Pluma. Like, somebody could just fucking headshot Drake, you know, God forbid or whatever. But they could just do that at any one of its shows. Like, it's just anywhere. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it, you know. But cartel shit is just way more scarier, bro. Like, it's
They
just
actually
big-
followed through with it.
But because their arenas and shit like that is not like arenas over here. Like, their security over there is like, it's more corrupt. You know, they're able to get in. Like, they'll scare whoever's outside. Like, over here, like if you try to get in like Toyota Center or some shit, like they'll stop you like, hey, where's your, and you're already kind of scared like, fuck, I don't have my ticket or some bullshit, you know. Over there, people are like, hey,
we pulling up.
they'll be like, hey, hazte pa la te voy a matar, like I'll kill you right now, you know. And they'll be like, oh shit, like all right, and they just go in.
See,
who's gonna stop them, bro? Like
This is why I don't want to go to
this
Mexico.
is exactly. It's cool, bro. It's cool. That's you.
It's cool. You just got to deal with all that shit.
Yeah,
it's cool, bro.
it's cool. Just know
Yeah.
you could die any second, any minute.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
technically,
not like-
you do that here too, so
Yeah.
you can't really. Base
Honestly,
it off Mexico.
I always tell Evelyn, every time we go over there, like I get nervous every time we go over
Yeah,
there.
for
how do
sure.
you and you know Spanish? I don't know Spanish, so imagine how I'm gonna be feeling.
That's true.
Okay.
That's very true.
People
Yeah.
behind me gonna
And
be already
especially because
talking
they
about
see-
getting me, and I'm not even gonna know it.
Yeah.
Especially because they feel some type of way about people that are not from the area.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to scare you or anything.
And
You
the way
shouldn't-
I talk, they're gonna be like, "Este vato."
Es turista. They're
Este-
gonna say that he's a tourist, so they're
Yeah.
gonna be like even more of a target.
Yeah. But I mean, it just depends, like, cause there's like the like good cartels and then there's like bad cartels. Like good cartels being like they leave the civilians alone. It's
Yeah.
just like they're
just
just
go
about their business. Yeah.
Yep.
But then there's like the bad ones that just like don't give a fuck. They're like
Yeah.
younger. They're like more rowdy. Like they don't give a fuck. They'll cause harm to anybody.
See,
There's
not going.
But you never know. You never know who you run into. But that's yeah. But I just think cartel as a whole is like the scary shit. Yeah, because it's like you can run into like somebody that's gonna attack you anywhere. Yeah, that's one person. But when it's like an organized
The whole
group, that's the
This group on like it's
Yeah.
It's not just like one this small group. It's like everybody else. That's
and that's what I was gonna say. So it's like, let's say here like Peso Pluma does, or somebody that we like, I don't know, like Drake, right? I think he has a show.
Y'all like Drake?
He has a show today and tomorrow. But like, let's say like there was a group that was like, hey, you can't perform over here. Like, don't come over here. Are we
Somebody telling Drake that?
Yeah. Are we as Houston gonna be like, fuck, I wanted to see him and now he can't? He's gonna cancel.
Well, that's
on
not
us.
gonna happen in Houston.
But-
But the homie Jay Prince,
No, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
But I'm just saying, like,
mob ties.
all right, let's say Taylor Swift then. All right,
Okay.
we
They
come
we
from
really
that
want to
girl,
go
Taylor
watch
Swift?
Taylor Swift, and somebody's saying like you can't perform in Houston. Are we? There's gonna be people that are like, fuck, like I really wanted to see her, but now you're gonna have to drive to Dallas or you're gonna have to drive to Austin. Are you gonna take that drive to go see her because she just can't come
I'm
to
pretty
Houston?
sure there's people gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people.
Yeah, so it's like
He's
you're
one of
still-
those artists. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
you
Like
said, globally.
if
for
he,
sure.
I'm saying like if he misses a few shows, it's like
You
It's
should be
nothing.
fine.
it's nothing.
Damn.
Not to him.
Well, kind
Did
of
you
going
see his
into
fit
the...
was like 18K or some shit?
Oh
like that?
yeah, I saw that. He was explaining everything. I was like,
yeah, with that
yeah.
guy.
yeah,
It's like, tell me about your glasses, bro. Tell me about
He was-
whatever. What about the watch, bro? What about the watch? You know?
so annoying.
But I don't know, shit.
Well, do we have time for another topic? It's
Yeah, we
small.
do. Yeah,
Why, what you got, homegirl?
We got 8
Because
minutes.
It kind of goes into that because I don't know if y'all seen that Chapo's wife got out.
Oh yeah.
She spent 2 or 3 years, I think, and they could not get anything out of her. Like, at
Hell
all.
yeah.
10 toes down.
Soldier.
10 toes down.
Are you
Everybody's
doing
like,
it, Ronnie?
I'm not going to speak on that because
Are
why would
you
I be
doing
with
it,
somebody
Ronnie?
that's in that?
But
Like,
you are.
I don't know.
You
I don't
don't
know
know?
what I would do in that situation. Like, I'm not going to, I don't know.
I saw that she said he was a drug lord, but she never saw him do anything illegal.
There it is.
I thought she said that she didn't know that he was one, and that's how they were because of like because they're married, like they can't really get much out of her. Like
She can't
it's-
take the stand since they're married.
Exactly.
Is that true? I don't know
Yeah.
if that's
I
true,
don't
but
know.
apparently that's a thing, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why they let her go because like they can't really do much with her. They've done like a lot of things to try to get it out of her. She just never spoke on it. She's like, I didn't know.
And is it true that it's because of the mistress? That's how they got Chapo?
Yes, I did see that. Well, I don't know if it's true, but I did see that.
The side piece got tired of being the side piece.
That's crazy.
She thought she was doing something.
Hey.
You know what's crazy is that
Dangerous.
like people don't understand, and I mean I've mentioned it to Evelyn a few times, but there's certain even brands here in Houston that like will put Chapo's face on a shirt or these drug lords, you know what I mean, like cartel leaders and shit, and I'm just like, man, y'all don't know like what's going on with that, like y'all, I don't know, I know specifically there's one brand that does it, and they're not even Mexican. And I'm just like, bro, you don't know.
That's even
I don't know
more
why you're
dangerous.
doing that. Like, it's like,
What do you mean, though? Like,
because it's that. All right. El Chapo is like a leader of one cartel.
Yeah.
And then there's these other leaders. If you sell that shirt to somebody, I don't know, and then somebody that's affiliated with this other cartel sees that shirt, like you're a target. Like you're already promoting a cartel leader. Like it's like you think it's cool. People think it's cool, like to culturally like be like, oh, there's rap songs even there's like rap songs that are like, making money like El Chapo, some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, you think it's cool, like, yeah, you're like shouting out a drug lord or whatever, but he's still alive. His people are still here, like. But then there's like the enemies and shit, you know. Yeah. So. Yeah,
because they're gonna see some kid like rapping those lyrics, and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, we're gonna get you next. Don't you think you're an enemy?
Yeah. Don't you think if Drake shouted out El Chapo, like the cartels are gonna be like, fuck Drake? Yeah. There's gonna be like, yeah. Even if he doesn't mean it like in a like in that sense. Yeah, it's just because he's culture, like nah, you know. It's kind of like with Pablo Escobar. People bring up Pablo Escobar a lot, you know.
Like lightly, they don't even know like everything that he's done, and it's
the Medellin cartel. Crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Pablo's like the homie though. Pablo Escobar is definitely the homie.
Yeah, he's cool. He has cool hairstyle.
For sure.
I fuck with him.
I stole his hairstyle.
Dude, yeah, I see it.
It was a joke, bro. But thank you.
Y'all saw it here first, guys.
Other than that, I mean, I just had the WWE UFC merger.
I want to hear more on that. Wait, do you have one?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, they joined, but it's not like they joined like to fight each other or none of that shit. It's just like more of like a contract. And I did see that, like, I think UFC is with ESPN. I don't know if they were with ESPN. Let's just say.
Yeah.
And then WWE is with Peacock. And I think that's like where they air the events, right?
Okay.
So then I think UFC's contract ends 2024 and WWE's 2025. So them merging together to air the events, like they're like free agents, you know what I mean? So it's like there's gonna be streaming platforms fighting to get both of them on at once.
Yeah,
or are
they gonna have
as one?
Yeah. But or are they gonna just have their own?
They could have their own.
Like if they already, that's what's happening like right now.
Would you prefer them merge, or would you want them separately?
Because Dana White's
merging them is cool.
Dana White's a smart individual, bro.
Yeah, I think he stays as president of UFC.
And Vince McMahon stepped down.
Yeah, he stepped down, but he's like chairman. Like he's up there.
He's
like
still,
he's still up there. Man, he's old as fuck, bro.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Oh my god.
How old is he?
I don't know, but I seen him. He was talking to Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, and I was like, holy shit, he's fucking old, bro. He looks like an old ass man.
I think they're gonna be doing their own thing.
Yeah, because there was a video that I saw, and they're like, who knows? Like in 2 years, there might be another streaming platform that like surpasses everybody else, like that we don't even know about yet, and it could happen in 2 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's kind of crazy to think about.
Kids still watch wrestling, bro. They still watch wrestling. WrestleMania is still a thing, and then they got all these other not platforms, but other wrestling scenes and stuff. Like it's not just WWE no more. It's all types of other shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're probably gonna have a platform to throw their pay-per-view fights now. You know,
they could make their own,
not just for UFC, for wrestling, and then wrestling, because there's also UFC other fight scenes going on. It ain't just the main one UFC. There's other ones. So imagine
like a branch.
Exactly. So imagine if wrestling, UFC, they finally come together, make their own platform, and now underneath their platform, they're streaming. Now they're letting these other
stream their shit on their shit.
Hey, y'all come here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
They become the entertainment of fighting.
That's like, what I'm saying. You don't need TNT. You don't need Peacock no more. Dude. That's gonna be. I mean, that's just me. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see. I want to see what's gonna happen with that. But I think it's a cool move. I think it's a smart move.
Cause imagine.
You know, in a way, I'm sorry, but like it's like in a way, it's kind of like. You know how right now we're just like, oh, there's all these streaming platforms, you know, and it's like you can watch, if you get Disney Plus, you can watch ESPN, and you can watch WWE or UFC or whatever. But it's like it's too much. So kind of doing that kind of narrows it down to where you only have to have this one to watch both of these. And if a lot of people start doing that, merging and shit, like it goes back to like simpler times, you know what I mean? Where you don't have to fucking have all these subscriptions.
Like Paramount Plus doesn't have all sports. It just has football. You can't watch baseball on there.
Yeah.
Hulu Live Sports only has like soccer for sure. Baseball doesn't have, I don't think, does it? Oh no, it does have football, but only like certain games.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't even know how they spread that shit out.
It's wild.
I don't know how they even determine that or what, you know? But is it like by season? Like, is it by year or whatever? Like, okay, this year we're going to stream on here. Yeah,
like
I guess,
with this company and so on.
I don't know, that's just crazy. But we finished the Barbie movie yesterday.
Okay.
And
were you watching it in parts?
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
We started
Episodes?
Wait, where's it on? Wait, where'd you watch it?
Illegal streaming?
Illegal
Gotcha.
streaming.
Bootlegging?
Yeah.
We're not going to say which one because then they get shut down.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we watched one, and then the owner or the creator of Barbie, she came out. Her name is Ruth. Ruth Handler. I think that's her name, the original creator of Barbie.
Okay.
And she named Barbie after her daughter, Barbara. Right? But you know who plays her? Matilda's mom. Y'all remember Matilda's mom?
Yeah.
Bro, she's old, dude. She's like an old little lady, dude. And I'm like, I looked at her and I was like, and I told her, man, you know who I think she is? And I just searched up Barbie movie cast. And then, no, I searched up Matilda's mom. And then the actress came out, and then I went to her movies, and she's in the Barbie
mom
movie.
or the teacher?
The mom.
Okay. I just had to
So
make sure.
the mom that's all like
yes.
You know? It's because she has the curly hair, right?
She always has her
she
shit
wore like the big hoops, and she was like okay, Matilda, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, damn, that's her. She's old, bro. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I was like, it's a whole other thing, but I mean, we can talk about it right now after the cameras. But I was like, that's like childhood. I know what she looked like young, you know, or younger. But now if Milo is like, oh, she's like a grandma, he don't know shit. He
Doesn't
don't know,
even know. No, she came out in the classic, son.
Yeah, and he's seen Matilda, so he's seen her young, but he don't know.
I got you.
But I'm just saying, like, kids nowadays is, to us, they're like, oh, they're the old actor, and I'm like, nah, they're a young actor turned old, and now they're playing the old roles.
I feel like it's all like the famous people that our parents knew. It's like, oh yeah, like they didn't look like that when I first saw them. They look like
It's crazy, yeah.
Like kids nowadays, when they go watch the Denzel movie or whatever, or like, you know, they're just gonna be like, oh, look at this old guy. And we're gonna be like, bro, that's training day right there.
Old? What do you call it old?
Yeah.
That's man on fire. Like, you don't know.
Bro.
You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that for sure.
That's true. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. October 14th, we're having the 100th episode event. Make sure you guys pull up.
At Break Free.
Yes, sir. At Break Free. More details on the way. I'm supposed to finish the flyer and all that shit today. So, other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Much love.
Bye.
Peace.